Hello YouTube, my name is Harper and this is going to be an unboxing video. I am unboxing my heritage. I received my 23andMe results and we're about to reveal them. So I'm just gonna start by saying, like, for like my entire life I've been like, what the fuck am I? Because like, yeah, I'm black, but like from fucking where in Africa? And it's also interesting to see where else I'm from, because I'm not like 100% African. That's really unlikely. So we're gonna find out what I really am, and I'm really excited. My mom is also very excited. Waited so long because actually what happened is like I got a kit like the very beginning of September to like do like the you spit in the thing, and so I did it and I sent it in, and they were like,
"Hey, actually, there wasn't enough DNA in your saliva. Can you do it again?"
And I was like, I mean, I guess. I was not excited to do it again, but I had no choice. Let's view my fucking results. I don't know why I'm so excited. Like, it's not like this is gonna really mean much to me. Well, maybe it will mean much to me. We'll find out. Okay, this is actually really interesting. It says, my DNA suggests my ancestry is 30% Nigerian. What? My grandparents talk about Ghana a lot, so I don't really know. So, like, I'm excited. This is actually really interesting. Nigeria? I'm Nigerian? Let's look at my ancestry composition, because there's a lot happening. It shows you like a little, I'll put a picture maybe if I can figure out how to do that in Final Cut. But there's like a little pie chart and there's a lot happening in it. Like, there's a lot of colors and I'm excited to see what those colors mean. I'm so excited. So I am 84% sub-Saharan African. So I'm African as fuck, but like or 30.8% Nigerian, 84% coastal West African, which makes sense because that's where y'all fucking Americans stole us from. 7% Congolese. So okay, so I found the white part of me. Hold on. So basically I'm just fucking West African, which no fucking shit. I am 13.4% European. 4.5% of that is British because history. Y'all did some fucked up shit to us. 0.2% Scandinavian? What? Okay. 6.1% broadly Northwestern European, so basically colonizers. I'm also 1.5% East Asian and Native American, which makes a lot of sense because I was told that somewhere in my heritage I've got Native American in me. Most people say that in America because it's likely. It's not that much, it's like 2%, but it's still, something about it makes me kind of happy. I don't know why. 1% Native American. I am 0.3% Indonesian Thai. What? 0.2% Chinese. I'm probably more Asian than Danielle, even though she looks more Asian than I do. And then 0.2% they couldn't fucking figure out. I'm Nigerian? Why did I feel like I should have known that, but like most Nigerian people I know they're Nigerian. Like their parents are from Nigeria, or like they just know it. And I didn't know that I'm literally like 30% Nigerian, but like now I know. That's actually really interesting to me. So my ancestry timeline, so dates all the way back to 1730. And that's where my Scandinavian, Indonesian, Native American, and like general kind of like African came from. So it kind of shows you how history has like fucked us over. And then it goes into southeastern Africa, which is like Madagascar and Seychelles, with I know I'm like Seychellese a little bit. Which is where that comes from. That's like in the 1800s. And then right when like slavery became a thing, that's where my British part comes from. Thanks guys. And then actually, strange enough, the Nigerian part of me is the most recent, which probably means that one of my like, this is from like 1910, 1940. Like this is like recent as hell. So that probably means like someone like my great grandparents or like someone up there is like Nigerian, or it could even be my grandparents. I kind of want to ask them about it because I'm curious as to like who my family is Nigerian, because that's mainly what I am, but it's so recent. That's really interesting. I'm gonna look into that because I'm very interested in who the fuck is Nigerian in my family, because where did it come from? Don't know. In Ancestry, I learned this, that like you get half of what your parents have. So like so I literally have half of my dad, half of my mom. That's obvious as hell. But that means that they have like a whole another half that like I haven't inherited, but I'm still probably, you know, like I'm their kid, but like I haven't inherited that DNA. So I'm really interested in what they have that I don't have, but like, you know, that's really interesting to me. I want to know who's Nigerian? Like who the fuck is it? Like who is it? Who is it? I want to know who's Nigerian. I'm gonna call my grandparents after I make this video because like who the fuck is Nigerian? I want to know who's Nigerian in my family. My paternal haplogroup, I looked at this, like, it means kind of like, they can trace back like years and years, like where your first, like where like our common like grandmother is for, that's maternal, and then of course paternal, it's the same thing. But it doesn't have, I don't have one. It just says you descend from a long line of men that can be traced back to Eastern Africa over 275,000 years ago. That's like everyone on Earth for the most part. I can see who my great times infinity grandmother is. I want to know who she is. I am L1C2. Oh, it says L1C2 is relatively uncommon among 23andMe customers, so that means I'm special. At least on 23andMe, you have like DNA relatives. People have very, very similar DNA to me. And it shows you like a map of the United States and where they live. The top state is California, which I know a lot of my like my extended family lives in California. It goes California and then Texas. I don't know anyone who lives in Texas, but that's kind of interesting that like someone from my very, very extended family lives in Texas. Georgia, that's where my grandfather is from. So that would make sense. However, my grandmother's from Mississippi, and that's not even on here. Like I literally have, it says you have 5 DNA relatives of Mississippi, which is interesting to me. California, Texas, Georgia, Washington. Black people live in Washington? I did not know that. Virginia, North Carolina, and then Illinois, Tennessee, and New York. I get Florida. I get like with a little like the South, the East Coast, because like y'all brought us over here. In Illinois, everyone in Chicago is a black person. I mean, that's not true, but there's plenty of us there. Okay, exactly a third of these people have British and Irish in them, which makes sense because I've said it like many times why it makes sense. 1% of them are Jewish. So that's cool. No. So it gives you like some random fucking stuff because you like when I first submitted my like results, I did like I literally like a giant survey, and it like takes like random factoids. Compared to the average 23andMe customer, my DNA relatives are 74% more likely to drink energy drinks and like 69% more likely to do the side splits. Like just it's random shit like this. Like 54% have skydived before. 52% of us are more likely to have a gap between our teeth. Fun fact, I had a gap between my teeth and I had braces to fix it because it was not cute. We are 30% more likely to have sweaty palms. What is this? 28% more likely to think that fresh cilantro tastes like soap. Why is that even a question? It doesn't. I don't think it does. But like, we are 14% more likely to do a cartwheel. I can do a cartwheel. So I'm in that group. That's that. I'm done looking at my results for right now. I'm gonna tell my parents. I'm gonna call my fucking grandfather and be like, bro, are you Nigerian? Because like, what the fuck? I did not know I was Nigerian. Like, I knew I was British and I knew I was African, but didn't know I was Nigerian. That's so cool to me. And like, we know it's recent. Like, I gotta get on that. I'm gonna get on that, and I'll keep you updated because I really want to know. Yeah, so that was that. Thanks for tuning in, and have a blessed day.